Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I feel like I shouldn't even ask how everyone is doing today because I think we're all just going through it. These last 3 days have been really difficult for a lot of us. And so I just wanted to come in and just hang out with you guys like usual because I think we already know how we're all doing as a collective. So back at it again with another self-care Sunday. I've gotten a lot of like new subscribers lately. Like I got like almost over 300 subscribers in the last like week, like mostly the last 5 days. So if you are new here, self-care Sunday is a day that we take out mostly every week to just hang out, chat, and try a new deep conditioner. So today, if you watch my previous video, so I do have a video on my Bantu knot out using Moisture Love, which I will put up here. There is a fly in my room. Who let a fly in the house? I will link that up in the cards, and I will also link my recent quarantine haul video. I had a little bit of everything from makeup to hair care, body care, all that good stuff. So I told you guys in that video that I was going to be using the Annabelle's Perfect Blend Blueberry Cheesecake Deep Conditioner, which is what she looks like. And the texture, life. And I don't even have to put this up to my nose. The cheesecake is just like wafting through the room as I open this. So if you are interested and seeing how this cute little deep conditioner from Annabelle's works in my hair, then just keep on watching. Okay, I tried to get the fly, but as soon as I came back in the room with the fly swatter, I don't know where it's at. So if y'all see Z tweaking in the background, that's why. I have both the girls in here. Ellie's chilling under the bed because she and Z just had an accidental encounter. And Z is chilling behind me. You can't, there she is. She's hanging out. I have a bunch of cat toys out, so she's just been in the corner just having a blast. If you guys have been following me on Instagram, y'all know that I've had a lot of progress with Z and Ellie, and they have actually, the last 3 days, they've been chilling on the bed together. Like one on one corner, one on the other. And they've really been getting along. Today is the only day that I feel like they haven't necessarily been getting along, and I think Ellie just doesn't feel like being around anybody else but me. She gets like that sometimes. But I think a big part of the problem is that neither one of them have cat etiquette. Neither one of them, like, Z hasn't lived with another cat since she was at the shelter. I don't know Ellie's situation when my grandpa got her, but I know she was a shelter kitty too, so they've both spent their entire lives being the only cats that matter, and now they have to put up with each other. So they don't really have cat etiquette, and Z doesn't really understand that Ellie doesn't know how to play with her. Look at how pretty she is. So she'll be hanging out with us today. I don't know if she's going to eventually just ask me to let her go or if she's going to end up over here. We'll see. So let's talk about this deep conditioner. So again, this is the Blueberry Cheesecake Deep Conditioner, and this does let you know that this product is not safe for consumption. It's a good thing that she does, because it smells like she just took a piece of cheesecake, blended it all together, and dropped it in here. Like, this smells so incredibly decadent. The texture is beautiful, and the first 5 ingredients in this are water infused with marshmallow root and blueberry fruit extract, BTMS, avocado oil, wheat germ oil, and sunflower seed oil. There's also some blueberry seed, some shea butter, MYKSilk, VaniSilk, and silk amino acids as well. And it just says, apply a generous amount to damp hair, leave on for 15 minutes, thoroughly rinse and style hair as usual. So let's get into it. I'm really excited. I was so excited about the package that I didn't realize that there was an item missing. That's how excited I was. I think it's the Not Easily Broken Deep Conditioner, But Annabelle's Perfect Blend has amazing customer service because, I mean, it's just the owner. So literally, I emailed her, and within like 2 minutes, she emailed me back and she was like, sorry about that. And she went ahead and shipped it out the next day. So it's on its way. She just sent me the tracking and everything. So awesome customer service. Everything is handmade. So when you order it, it is literally made to order. I did get the question about like catching Annabelle's because she does go in and out of stock a lot, obviously because she makes her own products. So you kind of have to catch it while you can, but she usually does sales. And I would just say keep up with her Instagram because she always lets you know when she's about to restock or reopen her website for purchasing. So but yeah, I just before I get into anything else, I do want to make sure that I check in with you guys and see how everyone is doing. It's been a rough week. I mean, it's to the point where I just feel like as a Black woman, what more can you say? Like, I think I'm like a lot of other Black people who are just like tapped out, you know? We've been working on this for so long and we haven't seen anything happen. I didn't realize how much of this was chilling in the cap. Like, that's a lot of product just chilling in the cap. She fills these all the way up to the brim. And this does, the texture is very nice, super duper creamy. Feels like it'll have good slip too. But I did have to kind of, you know, remind people last night, like, you just can't be sending people videos of people getting beat up and stuff like that without a trigger warning, without asking if they're, you know, ready to consume the information. And I think a lot of people got it. I just, you know, want to remind you guys that, you know, as Black people, we have to be mindful and take care of each other, and that is part of it. Unfortunately, a lot of us aren't in tune with our mental health because it's not something that we have been culturally taught to do. And so that's also something that we need to work on too. The mental health aspects of all of this are extremely important. And just do be mindful of that. And I also reminded people as well, like, a lot of y'all are asking things of Black influencers that they've already been doing. A lot of y'all are holding Black influencers to the fire when we are experiencing this trauma the same way that you guys are. And you need to make sure you're directing that into the right place. And those white people and non-Black people of color that you follow are the ones that you should be directing that energy to. Because a lot of us are also just trying to cope. Like, we're angry, we're tired, we're sad. A lot of us are just trying to cope the same way that you are. So I'm not going to dwell on that, but I know not everybody follows me on Instagram. So there are some things that I feel like are important to talk about. And it's like I said there, just if there's something that you feel like I would want to know, all you have to do is ask. Just say, hey, this is new information. It is a little bit violent. Do you want me to send it to you? And I will tell you whether I want you to send it to me or if I just, you know, thank you for telling me this, and I will go look at it when I am mentally good to do so, you know? Because right now my DMs look a mess. Like, they really do look a mess. And it's like, if you use your Instagram for, you know, business, social media purposes and things like that, you can separate your DMs into categories of like primary and all that stuff. So if you've been DMing me and I have not responded to you, it's because I'm not looking at either my general messages or messages that are being held for my approval, because there's just so many things that people are sending me. I don't want to be tagged in every racist comment or racist post, and I don't want to be tagged in every racist video, and I don't want them all sent to my DMs. So just letting you guys know that I think the majority of you do respect that and will continue to respect that. So just thank you guys. Just take care of your mental health. I know it's not something that we have been taught to focus on throughout the years, but please do, because you cannot pour from an empty cup. So already, I'm definitely liking this. My hair is eating this up. Like, my hair is just like, but it feels really good. The slip is on point. I did do a really deep cleansing today with my Niche Cleansed. I washed, rinsed, and repeated because I had some heavier products on my hair. And my scalp has been driving me crazy, and I know it's the weather. I know it's the weather. So I did a nice deep cleanse. So this is moving through that nicely. So lately I've just been doing a lot of stress cleaning. I have been hardcore cleaning. I've been talking to you guys for a while about just like wanting to just kind of uproot a lot of what's going on in my room right now, because so much of it I've had since me and my family were living in Virginia when I was like a wee little one. Like, those shelves have to be like a solid 18 years old. Yeah, they're probably 18 years old. I'm trying to get rid of those too. But I went through and, like, you know, finally got some things put away and stored. I just cleaned up a lot of stuff because it's really hard to be organized when you have all this stuff that you don't know where to put. Like, you know, you're not going to use it right now, but there are things that you want to keep because either, like, I have a lot of things that are like collector's items, you know, sentimental things that you probably shouldn't get rid of. And it's kind of hard to find ways to store those in a way that they won't get, you know, messed up later. So I've been working on that. As you can see, I have some new bedding. I'm just waiting on the last piece. I got some new bamboo pillows because I already have one that I really love that my dad got me. I think he got them from Sam's Club. So I did get some new bamboo pillows from Sam's, and I got some new bedding and everything. It's kind of from in pieces. I shopped West Elm, Home Goods, you know, the whole nine. So the only thing I'm waiting on now is I ordered my silk pillowcases from MYKSilk. Shameless plug, I do have a code with them. It is Brianna15, so you can get 15% off of your order. But their silk pillowcases are so nice. And it's nice not having to pay like $70 plus for a silk pillowcase. So they're really great. And I have noticed a difference in using them. Like, it's really kind of helped my skin because my cotton pillowcases were really soaking up all the skincare off of my face and drying my skin out. And it is nice that, like, if I am not feeling well or I'm just being a little careless and I lay down without my scarf or a bonnet, like, my hair's good, you know what I mean? So I got 4 pillowcases, and I also ordered some satin scrunchies as well. So those should be here, like, I think they are supposed to get here Wednesday. My goal for this room, you guys can see the color scheme. I have this really, like, dusty blush pink and then pops of emerald. I'm really over the whole neutral gray everything. I'm just like, y'all remember that episode from the Fairly Odd Parents where everyone was like a gray blob? That's how I feel whenever I see that, like, color scheme. Like, I'm just over it. And I've never been someone who's not really into color. I love purple, but purple is really hard to find in, like, anything for your home. Even in, like, small pops of color, it's really hard to find. So I have really been into emeralds and, like, blush pinks. So that is what I'm going with. So that's what I have on the bed right now. So I have velvet bedding, and the bedding is really nice. It's very easy to clean and wipe down. So I have it's the, I think the tack stitch quilt from West Elm. So it's really nice. It's warm, but in the winter I will probably add another blanket to it underneath to make it even warmer. But I am loving it. And I also got 2 Euroshams. Not in the quilting though. It's just like straight, they're kind of like lines. I'll show you guys before I go underneath the deep conditioning cap and sit down. But yeah, I'm in love. It like has made such a big difference. And Ellie and Z are also loving it. I'm pretty sure they think that I got the new bedding for them because they have just been lounging like 2 little princesses. So that's what I've been doing, just kind of redoing everything. Now that I know what these look like in person, because I've seen them in person at West Elm, but it always looks different when you get it home. So now that I know, I'm gonna use these, you know, probably take one of the shams and go and get paint swatches because I really want to repaint this room. So I'm pretty much gonna paint everything white except for the wall where the head of my bed is, and I'm gonna paint that like an emerald green. So and I think what I'm going to do is I will probably go back on West Elm. They have a really pretty like goldenrod color in this, and for fall I'm probably gonna get that and the matching shams, just to kind of offset things and make them a little bit more cozy, because this pink color is like perfect for spring and summer. I think the goldenrod color would be beautiful just to switch it up for a little bit. But I figured while I'm at home, you know, saving, might as well enjoy it, you know? And since I'm only doing like 1 accent wall, it's easy to paint over. So when I leave, if my mom and dad want to use this room and paint over it, they can. Even though I feel like they probably won't. I wonder what's going on with Copper. This last like 2 weeks, he's been marking whenever he gets upstairs. He's never done that. This whole like coronavirus quarantine thing is really weird because it does affect your animals and how they act. So he gonna have to get that together and go talk to his daddy. He really is like, he is a spoiled little boy, but he is definitely my dad's dog. Like when it comes down to it, he wants to go downstairs and hang out with my dad. Like he'll puff his little chest out like he's so manly. I swear, y'all, it is so funny. Oh, and don't let him and my dad and my brother be downstairs in the man cave. Oh, he really thinks he's doing something then. He just sitting there like, yeah, I'm with the boys. But yeah, that's really what I've been doing. Still watching Vampire Diaries, still enjoying it. So I've been doing that. My mom and I just hung out and watched some movies on Netflix the other day. We watched, is it Falling in Love, the one that Christina Milian's in. Super cheesy, but if you just need like a wholesome break from everything, because like we watch a lot of Lifetime, but they stay killing people on Lifetime, bruh. So if you if you just can't handle it, like that's a good movie to watch, because it's just a cute like feel-good movie. Cheesy as hell, but sometimes you need a little bit of cheese in your life. And then we watched Otherhood. That one came out a while ago. It has Angela Bassett, Patricia Arquette, and I don't know why I can't remember the homegirl, Felicity Huffman. So we watched that the other night and just stayed up and drank wine. So we've just all been chilling. I haven't been called back to work It's going to be interesting to see how this all unfolds. I'm trying not to feel anxiety about it though. Like, everything that's going on right now between coronavirus, and the amount of cases that are going up in North Carolina, like, we were doing so good until we reopened. We were doing great until we reopened. And a lot of people are like, oh, you're not, you know, you shouldn't be trying to scare everybody because this is just because more people are getting tested. And I'm like, yeah, but all of these people were tested after we started reopening. So these people have likely been around other people. Like, a lot of people, at least where I am, haven't necessarily been taking this seriously. No face coverings, still up in people's faces, you know, all that good stuff. So, yeah, a lot of those people that are just now finding out that they're positive for the virus have likely been around lots of other people. That's how second waves happen. I feel like a lot of people are just abandoning logic when it comes to this, and I'm like, it's not that hard, y'all. It really isn't. So that's like stressful. And then I will say this, if you are someone who did protest and you are able to self-quarantine, I hope that you do. Because, you know, naturally, like, the protests are things that do need to happen, but at the same time, like, we are still in the middle of a pandemic, and so being out in the public like that is going to increase your risk. And especially, I know here, people were getting, you know, tear gas, pepper sprayed, and hit with rubber bullets while they were still being peaceful. And that's stuff that's also been confirmed by news outlets. Like, it's not just people on the ground reporting this. News outlets are like, yeah, we've been totally peaceful up until they started using force for no reason. So tear gas obviously is going to affect everything in here, which is also what COVID-19 affects. So do be careful when it comes to that too, because I feel like for a lot of people, those symptoms will definitely be heightened and worsened because their upper respiratory systems have also been affected by tear gas. So just be aware of that. Take care of yourselves, guys, especially if you've been at any of these protests, okay? Please take care of yourselves. And if you do have the ability to self-quarantine, then please do so. If you are in an area where you can get testing, you probably should go ahead and get testing. Because if it is confirmed that you have it, it's a lot easier to be able to self-quarantine and not have to worry about your job. There are things in place for you. At least here. Everybody different. Some of these states don't care. They just like, if we die, we die. And I'm just like... Also, something I saw the other day. Did y'all hear that Tamar Braxton is coming out with hair care? Y'all, everybody want a piece of the pie. Listen, don't get me wrong. I love me some Tamar Braxton, okay? But I'm good on that. I'm good, love. I'm good. I don't need that. I saw that and I was just like, that's interesting, you know? Yeah, everyone wants a piece of that natural hair pie. At this point, I'm just making sure I really get my hair nice and detangled because I didn't use a conditioner before coming on camera. So I'm just grabbing at those shed hairs. I don't really have any tangles per se. I can just feel that shed hair. My shedding has definitely like upped since it's been getting warmer outside. The weather's been weird. One day it's cool. One day it's unnecessarily hot. It's been weird. So I have had some excessive shedding, which that usually happens during the turn of the seasons for me. I'll have some excessive shedding, not thinning, just excessive shedding. The thinning is doing a lot better, by the way, too. I've noticed a lot of places that I thought were dormant are popping back up. I have been taking the metabolism from the Main Choice, and I've definitely noticed a difference just in a month. And usually when it comes to hair supplements and stuff like that, I don't really see much of anything beyond like strength. Like, you guys already know, growing long hair is not difficult for me. So it's not necessarily something that I really look for. But one thing that I have really noticed is that, one, my nails are growing out a lot. I broke this one the other day while I was cleaning, which I was annoyed because I was actually gonna like really shape them up and do them real nice, but it's whatever. I'll just have to do them real nice with short nails. So I'm probably gonna cut those tonight and do something with them. My nails have been growing real fast, and they've actually been pretty strong. Like, it took a lot of force to break this one. But my eyebrows, I've never had bushy eyebrows. I've always, listen, this shape that y'all see, I've had that shape since I was like fresh out the womb. I don't go get my eyebrows done because for the most part, I've never needed to. Like, I'll pluck here and there, but I've never needed to go get my eyebrows waxed or anything like that. So people think I'll like meet people and they'll be like, where do you get your eyebrows done? And I'm just like, I don't. And they're just like, they've literally had the same shape since I was a baby. So if I pluck them, I just try to pluck around. Basically, I pluck anything that's growing oddly. And I've had a lot of like random hairs like growing really far down. They've been trying to get a little bushy, and I've really had to pluck them. And it's only been happening since I started using the metabolism. So eyebrows are getting kind of bushy. My lashes are getting like really thick. I don't have a ton of lashes, but it's really noticeable when I do my makeup and I put mascara on. I'm just like, damn, my lashes have gotten thick. They're growing in like crazy. And I've definitely noticed a difference in my hair too. My hair is a lot stronger. And I've definitely retained over an inch. Like, I would say about 2 inches. Because with my hair like actually fully stretched, like if I straighten my hair would be touching the top of my butt, which I will cut off as soon as I can, because I hate struggle ends. But I feel like even though I'm overdue for a trim, I already know my stylist isn't going to cut off much. She's probably going to cut off like an inch, and that'll be it. If she cuts off more, it'll just be to like maintain the shape of my hair. But I can already tell with just, even with the things that I do have going on, like I have some single strand knots, but I don't have a ton of single strand knots. Just enough for them to kind of start being annoying, but not a lot at all. But that's about it. Like, that's really about it. So I feel like my hair is doing really, really well. I'm one of those people, like, yeah, I have fine hair and I'm prone to single strand knots, but like, if you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, getting trims and cuts, you should be fine. The only time where I've ever had serious issues with single strand knots was when I was neglecting going to get my hair cut. So it just is what it is. Zizi, you ready to go? Why are you looking at me like that? Well, I think my baby girl is ready to go. So I'm going to take this, and it says leave on here for 15 minutes. I'm going to go sit underneath my deep conditioning cap. But before I go, let me show you the bed situation. Because I feel like, well, why not? We're trying to have a little bit of just moment of solitude of hanging out with each other. Let me show you the bed real quick. So that's the gist of what she looks like. So eventually those pillows that are just chilling behind there are going to have different covers on them. But the throw and those two decorative pillows right there are from Home Goods. The Euroshams, I think my mom got from Macy's, but the actual covers are from West Elm. And the quilt is from West Elm. So I really love these. Like, they feel really good, really comfortable. They sleep well. Very easy to clean. I know it doesn't look like it would be easy to clean, but these velvet quilts are actually very easy to clean. So yeah, that's what I'm working with. So eventually this wall here is going to be emerald green. So I think I'm going to be a lot happier with that. I think it's going to bring some, I don't know, just like a cool moody feel to the space. I'm looking for a lamp to replace that. And yeah, hopefully over the next year, this is going to look like a whole nother space. But yeah, I'm going to go sit underneath my deep conditioning cap for like 20 minutes and I'll be back and we'll wrap this up. Okay, y'all, so I'm back and my hair feels so good. It looks like it looks like I have like a light wash and go going, doesn't it? Like it feels very good. My hair feels a little bit weighty, very moisturized. It's definitely reinforced. It's not like a protein kind of reinforcement, but you can tell there's like silk amino acids and all that good stuff in here. So it's definitely reinforced. If you're looking for something that's more like emollient heavy, then this deep conditioner isn't it, but I really like this. My curls feel so velvety. That's how they feel, velvety. And I'm here for it. My hair feels so good. Yeah, I'm a fan. Definitely Annabelle's. Doing these reviews on Annabelle's is going to be fun. I'll just say that. I really enjoyed this deep conditioner. The slip was awesome. It was just sinking into my strands so well. I hardly had to rinse anything out. It feels so good. So yeah, I am so happy with this. Yeah, this is really, really good. I'm just going to go ahead and part my hair off and add my leave-in while I'm talking to you guys because it's 4 o'clock and me and mom are gonna set up the TV to watch this battle with Kirk Franklin and Fred Hammond. But I just wanted to leave you guys with a few notes and just first of all say thank you because I know I think I posted on Instagram a thank you, but I just want to come back again and thank you guys for 3K. You guys have really just supported me and shown me so much love, and we just continue to grow. And it's still crazy to me that enough of you guys care about what I have to say to be here and to be watching me and to be engaging with me, to be reaching out to brands about my content and just showing your support in a multitude of ways. It is so humbling and I just really appreciate you guys. I also, before I wanted to go, I just really want to make sure that I'm leaving you guys with feelings of encouragement and positivity. I know a lot is going on right now. If you feel like you need to unplug, give yourself that right, give yourself that room. Again, you can't pour from an empty cup. I love you guys so much. Please stay safe. Please take care of your mental health and your well-being. Also, make sure you're taking care of your physical health, especially if you're going to these protests. Please be careful. There's a lot of resources out there, and I'm probably going to take a couple of days to just detox because this has been a lot, so you won't see me prevalent, very present on Instagram and stuff. But when I'm done, I will come back and post some resources for you guys as well, especially those that are in my local community. So Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you all are able to find at least small bits of peace and hope through this dark time. I love you, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.